Let's go. What's up, guys? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? Sangliton here, and we're back for another session of Dune Imperium ranked and still Ix-Immo while we can, or while we don't have Uprising, let's put it that way. And yeah, very excited about Uprising, obviously, but still very excited to play a few games here today with you guys on Ix-Immo ranked. Hey, Pedro, just this, Gabriel, Tom, Yummy Dummy, glad to have you all here already. You guys are that. So yeah, let's hope that we get some good games going. Swiss Mentat time, yeah, hopefully we can get some of that today. Some nice games. I haven't played that much this weekend, to be honest. I just recorded 2 games for the week after because I will be off. I'll be at my brother's because it's going to be his 30th birthday. It's a huge event going. And yeah, all of that to say, I won't be much around next weekend, so I had to pre-record a bit. Yeah, so I played 2 games, recorded those 2. Yesterday, I think I played 1 game on the iPad, but that's it. It's very little compared to what I usually do. And it is a sign that something else is coming up shortly, being Uprising. But yeah, let's jump into this one and have a look what we're given. Position 2. Imperium Ceremony is kind of the only one I'm really interested in. Basha, sometimes in very edge cases. Oh, Memo Corders, Sonic Snoopers, Minimic Film. Some very cheap and interesting decks right there. And written ready for Uprising. Yeah, well, ready to learn, yeah, let's put it that way. Definitely excited. Actually, I realized new season is like in 3 days, right? So I guess we will have like 3 weeks or so before Uprising ranked coming up. So that won't be so bad. Guys, if it's ever Memnon time, it might be today, but given there is a Rumber, I still like Armand more than any of those, to be honest. Yeah, let's just go Armand. Bludgeon did an Uprising for Dummies video, very interesting. Oh yeah, well, I do know how to play it. I've played it maybe 4 or 5 times with friends. So I do know the rules. I really enjoy the spies and the different mechanics that the game brings. It's just I have no clue what is really good or what isn't. So I guess that we'll learn by playing more so than anything else. But I have seen part of his video, yeah, it's very well done. I mean, as usual, props to him because he does a great work in editing and setting up this kind of videos. Hey Bushi, Wibrex, good evening to you as well. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend so far. New information for the Swiss method, yeah, Tom, exactly. Gonna have to relearn a bit, but that's exciting. Okay, well, this hand is not so exciting, but actually, why not? Oh, wait a minute. I get smuggling? If I can get smuggling wealth, then that's my Swordmaster next round. Oh yeah, of course, he wants to go memo corders afterwards. Well, let's see if Rumber lets that happen. Let's see. Andrew goes for spies. Wealth might very well be there, guys. I do expect Rumber to go either Haga or Technico if he has the ring to snatch that memo corders first. I guess we'll see. What's the top 100 situation looking like for me and Ship It? Haven't checked in a week. Oh yeah. He's like 100 elo ahead of me, and I'm like 100 elo ahead of top 3, so there's like zero kind of uncertainty, I think, on that top 3 of how it's gonna look. Top 3 is gonna be... Wait a minute, who is it? Old Magician, I think. Maybe a bit of a newer name. I think he's a usual one in top 10, but top 3 is usually rather Lala or Cialo, La 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 or Cialo, and so on. So, do I want Basha or do I not really care? I think we could just seek allies there. Buzji, you're rooting for Randim, obviously, because he took Memnon, your guy, right? Rumber needs to go Wealth and then Dread next round. I smuggled down. Yeah, he could have considered that. He didn't. He probably wants Great Flat next round into Conspire, maybe, or just gather some spice as well from Fight. Dreading the Dreadnought, yeah. Okay, who went for his second intrigue there? Must be not so bad if he goes for it, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. That's great to see as an outsider to that fight. That's delightful. I know a dreadful pun. I can see it. You're in good shape again with the puns, with the wordplays. I appreciate that. And speaking of wordplays, with the new material, with Uprising, I might be able to find some more wordplays again for my stream titles, because so far, to be honest, I've been running out of inspiration for the stream titles. I'm just going with some more standard stuff. But let's go here. And yeah, no, that's it. What do we have here, Kinohara? Yeah, pretty good start indeed. Getting the Swordmaster round 2 with Armand. I think it's been a long while I haven't had that. That's delightful. Usually when I pick Armand, for some reason I end up not getting my Swordmaster more often than not, actually. Which is pretty funny, because with his ability you kind of want. Obviously, because 2 agents on non-faction board is great to be able to trash, but you still need your faction influence as well. And for that, nothing better than a Swordmaster. Trashing time, exactly, Tom. We will start trashing from next round onwards. Hopefully, pretty much every round, yeah? Oh, he gruesomes. Okay. Well, he gives Memnon this, which I guess is okay. He just gave a bit of a scare to Memnon. So we'll just do that. You know what? It might be time for some swords, but I'm nothing crazy like the infantry. That's not something I'll be looking at. But Spice Hunter, I could consider. The Fremen access as well. Why not? The Researcher. Infantry is great. I wouldn't go that far, Consulas. I wouldn't go that far. In my opinion, it offers very little flexibility, and that's the kindest words I can give to that card. But yeah, artillery would be a great pickup here. Tech negotiation to get the memo quarters. Invasion ships popped up now. Will Rumber go Dreadnought afterwards? He's got the Solari for it. Well, let's hope Arrakeen stays open. I do think it probably will, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it's time to play faction for the boy Handro. Yeah, let me just end turn anyways. I'm gonna get my Soul Master. I could consider Arrakeen though, but I don't want to run into a chance where I don't find green next round, for instance. Written taking inspiration from dinosaur combat style. I mean, there are some games where I end up going for fights. Well, RIP my last agent move. But to be honest, I would probably not go for it if there was something decent in the Imperium row. It's a bit like the circumstances led me there so far. Well, that sucks. No, guys, I'm not going for infantry. There is no chance. I mean, look, I already have a hand that I cannot play. This is just adding cards I can't play. It's not gonna be for me. I don't think I even nuke, to be honest. I'm gonna trash, I think, a dagger. And probably just take a liaison. I'm still gonna go towards more persuasion kind of deck, but Bicenter can give me some faction influence, or can also be flexible on the reveal with Bashar if we find them together. Bashar by itself I kinda like playing as well, to be honest, just for trash or for an extra troop. Infantry plus chair dog. Guys, you really want to make me do a disgusting deck? You're like, but on the in the bad direction of disgusting. Bad definition of disgusting. I'm not quite sure I'm rolling for this, guys. I win every combat if I buy infantry. I love your certainty, Consulas. Just take it and then trash it. For me, that's a mistake in playing Armament. The goal is not to buy cards thinking I'll trash it. The goal is rather to trash everything else but the cards you buy, usually. At least in my opinion. Death Commando. Who else is beating me in combat? Easy, the guys who pick up spies, who go Highliner, who get a Dreadnought. There's a thousand different things that can happen. I don't win fights just by having a couple of swords with Bashar. It's cute, it's cute. It's cheap to get that as well, in terms of getting maybe a cheap second place and stuff like that, but doesn't win you games. I need consistency. Hey Pedro, do I have a spreadsheet to record the match results? Could I show? I use some sort of a note taker where you can create databases. So yeah, I do record all my games or log them in some sort of a spreadsheet. Definitely, I can show you afterwards if you want by sharing my screen. Or maybe I can also share access, just viewing right access on Discord. I assume. I haven't tried that so far, but yeah, it's a good idea. It won me a game 3 years ago. Yeah, that's pretty much how I see it as well. I think it's very weak with non-drawing card leader. Yeah, I agree. A voodoo dog. Async ranked games. No, I don't think so. Ranked is really just the live queue. How long does one ranked game go on average? I would say the shortest you get is like 40 minutes. That's very, very quick. The average game is probably an hour, maybe slightly more, like an hour 5 or 10 minutes. The longest can go an hour 20 or 30, but that's really rare and a bit annoying when it happens, I would say. Hey, Zataz, thanks a lot. Yeah, let's hope we can make something happen here. Okay, well, leaving smuggling open for Memnon is a bit of a gift here. But he chases that, which I enjoy. Just win round 6, easy. Yeah, definitely. Well, those are the games where it usually takes 40 minutes and it's wrapped up. Can you join ranked games with a friend? No, but you can try to queue at the same time and see. Sometimes you do end up against people you target, let's put it that way. So it's not impossible. What do I want to do? He went water to go grab that great flat, right? And he might actually go invasion ships to toss in more troops if he's got the ring. I might want to wait before Hardy if that's ever an option for me. I think I'll just experiment, get some spice first. Because then I'll plan to play the ring and Diplo. Let's send out a troop. Will I swap to Uprising when it comes out or continue playing this version? Definitely Uprising. Yeah, very excited to learn. I mean, I do know how to play it, but very excited to learn about the meta and maybe create my own meta. Who knows? No, obviously I don't have this kind of pretension, but I will be very curious to see how this turns out. Yeah, definitely switching to Uprising. Fine. Duo queue in ranked games. Yeah, definitely. By the way, stay tuned for tomorrow's release because that's going to be another Twisted Mentor episode where technically we kind of play a game in ranked with 2 brains. So yeah, and it is with someone that is very famous and very close to this channel. So big shout out to him. Obviously, I'm teasing it, but you guys will know very shortly. It is the legend Just This. Let's go. You have tried to snipe me the last few weeks, Tom. Well, that's good to know. I hope we end up in a game together at some point. End this quick so I can target you, Mr. Streamer. Yeah, let's see how quickly we can end it, definitely. Just the live streams. Yeah, I mean, Q snipe is fine, then stream snipe is something else. I know you wouldn't, Tom. I definitely wouldn't be scared of that. Mr. Beast in my video, yeah, someone very close to the channel. This, let's go. Uprising won't be another DLC, it will be in a new standalone game. It's in the same app, but it is some sort of a standalone game, right? It's the alternative to the base game, where you can also add the expansions to it, but it is going to be in the same app. So UI, UX, all going to be pretty much the same as what we know it already. Yeah, Reima, definitely. You could optimize for first and second spot if you manage to find each other in a queue. So yeah, you can, yeah, it's more so like a DLC, agreed. Try to get a video with Mr. Beast on your channel. Oh well, that would have been sweet. That would have been great, yeah? That's going to be a very cheap fight. Let's see what happens first. I think we Garthag. Wait a minute, he didn't go Swordmaster, he went High Council. Interesting. I like the spice a lot as well though. But then I can't go Hardy, which I probably don't need. There is Shuttle Fleet. What am I doing next round? Ah, let's go Carthag. Okay, I don't hate that. Not too many cards I want here. Maybe a liaison, then I can replace the convincing end of this round. Send out one more troop. Because I might be able to do something else with that Diplo. If nobody double crosses me, if we don't see too many daggers. We could try to be greedy. Recruitment mission. I was scared that was a double cross. Hey Pedro, from bronze to master. Hey GG, that's a great achievement. You played 43 games with a 28% win rate. Awesome. That's awesome. Congrats to you for a pricing. You want to analyze the data and improve. Go check in my Discord. I shared an Excel template or a Notion template where you can then use it to log your games. Notion is like a note taker, and why do I prefer Notion over Excel for that? It's just that when I play on the phone or on iPad, then I can access my database or my table with all my games from my phone as well, as it's an app. It's a separate app, so I can have it on the PC, on the iPad, on the phone, and it's all connected. It's just my same account, my same table. And then with that, you can easily export it into a CSV, into an Excel, and make more analysis there if you want. But Notion already offers quite some interesting output IDs as well, if you want. Switzerland, Finland ice hockey final about to start. Yeah, I know, my dad is watching it. I hope Switzerland wins, but I'm not a ice hockey fan at all, so it's gonna be without me. You're gonna excel your uprising ranked games like me if we get the Elo reset. Yeah, that makes sense. I like that. No Canada. I think Canada was eliminated against Finland yesterday, if I followed that correctly. Selective. I have nothing, kind of nothing that I want to trash though, but let me nuke this and see what happens behind it. Okay, now we have Lieta. I kind of want a selective probably. Yeah, let's just rush the ring. Get to 7 persuasion, not too far from a Kwisatz. One intrigue on Romber. Obviously, we hope it's not a combat, but I'm gonna risk it all here. Let me first reclaim. No combat for me. Liet, let's go. We trash a convincing. We replace it with a liaison. And you leave my combat alone. I want this VP. Let's go, guys. Ultimate greed. It worked. Oh, Pedro, you've been using Notion for about 4 years. It's been your whole life. Well, then you know it better than me, most likely. Great to hear. Yeah, then you can certainly set it up yourself, but I think it's a great way to keep track of the games. This just needs to grind. He wants to grind, yeah? just this to top 10,000. Albert roasting this in the chat. Those guys are just not valuing Swordmaster at all. Which makes it quite funny. I think Party Warriors probably gives me another fight here. But I like Mentat maybe as well. Although, I look at this, all of them in the same half of my deck is beautiful. Okay, let's just Hardy first. Hagar looks good as well, but I think it's still Hardy for me. Yeah, let's just send out. I think we can commit to this fight. There are players that ignore Soulmaster. It is pretty odd to play against. Yeah, that's interesting in this format. But yeah, Fadi, I heard about it as well, that in the Uprising, Soulmaster High Council are a bit more balanced. So one might just ignore Soulmaster and still be very consistently competitive, let's put it that way, in a game. But I'm going to be very interested in learning more about all of those intricacies as well. So I probably won't trash this round. There comes an Alliance Steel. Get a Sandworm. Yeah, let's go. I think I'll just push another Intrigue. Poison Snooper can help next round. Don't think we need to deploy more with those two. We're on 11 technically. Hey Damayan, what's up? Good to have you here. And yeah, they are probably just preparing for Uprising, going Swordmaster less. Still suits to water. Still suits and siege to double water for a research station next round. Could have been a possibility as well. But to be honest, I don't hate in hindsight, obviously. Poison Snooper over that, I don't hate it. Because the Splash Flow is pretty guaranteed with that Poison Snooper. Do we know the release date of Uprising? Yeah, it is June 9th, I believe, if I'm remembering that correctly. Just because you don't prioritize Swordmaster doesn't mean you shouldn't have it by round 7. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, okay, that helps understanding maybe a bit better as well. So you still need your Swordmaster, I mean, more often than not, you still go for it, but you might get your priorities different. Makes sense. True, I get 1 water from here, so still suits into 2nd water could also just help. It's a good point. And it's probably what I'm going to end up doing if Still Suits is open. If not, then it's going to have to be secrets. Play that Diplo. Opulence. Dangerous. Getting a second combat VP here if everything goes to plan. If he doesn't have a buttload of combat intrigues, hopefully. If that happens, knowing that we can easily get a Spice Smith for next round with all of that, we're pretty well set. Post-tech negotiation. I'm on 12 right now. Let's go. Rumber can't beat me with just one intrigue because he would need 8 swords. I mean, even 7 to tie me, but he doesn't have an alliance, so can't be Alaramara. With just one intrigue, means he can't touch me. Da-na-na-na. Well, I'm gonna be very glad that Poison Snooper draws me Liet Kynes here. Or worst case, both Poison Snooper and Arakeen. I could also just research, but I really like research here. Thing is, I don't have that much to do, yeah. Research for 2 Spice Smith flows. Yeah, I'm wondering if we can make that happen though. If I spend 2 persuasion, I'm down to 7. Liet, I mean, this is 8. Liet is gonna be 10 for herself. 12, 14, 16. 10 plus Poison Snooper. Might be a world in which it works, yeah. Ah, but then I need to Poison Snoop first. Yeah, let's do that anyways. That's crazy. Research, I trash dagger first. Down to 15, 16, 17. No, we don't. We don't get there. But I don't hate still a strong persuasion to maybe get opulence plus a Spiceman's throw. Maybe I just... I don't think I spend my water, yeah. Let's just keep it. Let's still go for the trash, because I haven't been trashing enough. And I won't deploy. And I don't think I take the Mentat here. This is not a very interesting setup for my agents. Maybe I still go research though, because otherwise I don't keep that much persuasion. Will research draw me the Spy Center? That's true. Feel luck about this? I mean, we could try. Because if I do, it's down to 14, 15, and then indeed that would be 18. And if it draws me Diplo, then we could still try selective and then kind of guarantee us as well double Spicemith Throw. Maybe, I don't hate it, maybe we do a research. If Romber doesn't, that is, because he has the 2 water. Ready. Training drones and shifts into disposal facility. Holtzman engine. Oh, that kind of makes me want to maybe not spend my water because extra spice to get that. I don't have any yellows though, but I could Harakeen into experiment. But then problem is that then I only have 14 persuasion. Which means I get Spicemith Flow and I have 5 persuasion left, which kind of sucks when you see the Gurney and opulence there. Yeah, okay, let's just do a research station and see what's up. Hopefully we find either Diplo or Spice Hunter. No. Two dreads for Romber. Yeah, we know who you're rooting for, Consules, but no Swordmaster indeed makes it a bit hard for him to maybe compete for fights. Tell them to atomic so you don't feel as bad. Yeah, true. Guys that have like 5 persuasion remaining, can you nuke into a TM and leave it there for me? I appreciate that. Yeah, you were thinking as well now that there's a Holtzman to maybe just go for a spice and yeah, I still felt like it is worth a shot. But the one positive as well is Recon, for instance, can go Carthag or Siege, and I then have 15 persuasion to get Spicemith Flow and opulence, for instance, if that is still a thing. No, he's not playing it right, that's the issue. Yeah. Oh wait, Mentat's still there. Can I? I meant that it's down to 14 persuasion. If I find Spice Hunter, 17. If I find Diplo, 15, and then selective, 16. I know, 15 again, 18. So if I find Diplo, then we could make it happen still. I don't know if it's just too expensive. Because if I do that and I fail, finding opulence is still useful, but I'm going to be kind of short Solari. And it's just a 1 in 3 to find Diplo right now. Yeah, fuck it. I'll still try it. Oh, let's go. Okay. As long as he doesn't go selective, we can get 2 Spicemith Flows this round. Or am I... Wait. No, I'm going down 14 persuasion. 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, it works. It does work. 8 persuasion for the Kvisats. I'm not sure if it's really the right play, to be honest, to go for selective into double Spice Must Flow. It kind of spends all my resources. 2 Spice Must Flows this round. Yeah, now that Opulence is gone, I think it's still the right play, but I agree with you, Shamia. I think it would have probably been just safer to go Opulence plus Spice Must Flow. Now that it's gone, though, I think I'm happy with double SMF, yeah. Two more Spice Must Flows. This would be the first Spice Must Flow, so it's not like the end of the world to do that. True. I have nothing to trash, though. I guess experimentation goes, because I just need to reveal one more experimentation. That gives me this point. Oh, I get a spice back. True. Spice Hunter. I can trash that recon on reveal. It's not a great deck by any means. It's just revolving around Liet Kinds and trying to get resources to draw again. But it might still see us get over the line. Test of Humanity, though, this we need to track because... it's okay. He's far from finding it. Let's go. 8 VPs. This would be 9. I'm halfway there. This would be 10. Problem is I only have one faction access that can go there or there, so can't really go both selective for the draw for a Spice Must Flow and hold space for the friendship. But there is a world in which we can end here if we find experimentation, Liet Kinds, liaison, and Diplo. That would just be game. Well. Guess what I'm gonna have to do here? Find me Liet then at least. Oh, let's go. Find me Liet, baby. They're pointing to all the factions I have no access to, right? Exactly. That's a bit sad, but calculated higher I think is useless here. Sending out a troop, probably not. Streamer luck. Well, have you seen my reshuffle first of all? I'm not so sure this was amazing luck, but yeah, Liet is not bad. But then again, Diplo would have worked out as well. Yeah, actually, that's it. Diplo or Liet. What were the odds of me finding either Liet or Diplo in my 6 first cards of the reshuffle, right? Because that's what it is in the end. Yes, top decking it on Arakin one-on-one seems very lucky, but in the end it was an entire reshuffle, so I had 5 cards in my hand, 1 more draw, so let's have a quick look. I'm actually curious of having just at least one of Liet or Diplo in my hand from 6 cards out of 11. 81.8% chance. 81.8, yeah. It's fairly expected, I would say. And of finding both, that would have been 27.3. So yeah, that one would have been very lucky. I think we want water. I think we want siege, send out a troop or two. Try to find water for next round, research station. I might as well just send out. I don't think I have much of a need to fight next round. We're just gonna do that. And if Karthag is open, I'm happy to go there with that last liaison. Playing 3 liaison in a round is kind of disgusting. And having no high council and still be able to play 2 persuasion cards without worrying about the spiceless flow is a statement to how OP Lietkynes is. That's crazy. It is pretty crazy. Okay, so Karthag is gone. I don't hate getting a negotiator because with that 1 spice, it's gonna be 3, 4. I'm not too far away from a huntsman. It makes sense thematically that you go research station with Kind's deck. That's true. We're role playing here. This is the worst, best deck of all time. Yeah, that's a good summary of it. And I buy 1 more liaison. Yeah, probably. Although, to be honest, what do I have here? Yeah, just a spy center. So, Liet. I would be trying to get Liet next round. Everyone's got 2 water though, so research station for myself next round is maybe a bit of a dream. Oh, he likes a surgeon. I'm 1 away to be able to get that. Although I'm not exactly sure I need it. Probably not, to be honest. Yeah, Spice Move Rose. This round is 9. This next round is 10. Reclaiming is 11. Invasion ships to shipping. They're all here as well, so that's gonna be a party of influence. Maybe some steals for Rumber. It could be a pretty nice deployment next round. Wait, am I barely gonna get a water here? That's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, let's take a little liaison. I think we're gonna trash the Spiceman's Flow here. Because we've got two where nobody else has even one, no? Yeah, easy peasy. There comes the first Spiceman's Flow for Memnon. Wait, why did he early reveal though? And I missed that. Guess he didn't have anything else to do. Staged incident. Easy game right on time too. Let's see, 8 minutes for an entire round. I'm not sure we get there, but I guess we'll see. We all get second place if nobody has anything. Okay, that would be third place for me then. It's fine. We want the water. Alright, economic supremacy. But if nobody gathers Highlander spice, we could go Aga into Highlander to get that friendship. To try and get second place here. Memnon seems to have a rapid mobilization, right? Most likely. Yeah, Imperial Basin would be enough spice for me to, indeed, between Haga or Imperial Basin, both work. It's more so if anyone gathers that spice, I'm happy to just go research station. I don't have any greens, otherwise the perfect round would have been just get that spice, get full space, get tech negotiation. Or Holtzman. Okay, research station is gone. I can spend experimentation to go down here, yeah, but it's a good point. I can't go for spice or anything. I can just go down there for the extra specimen, and then I'm still gonna be able to reclaim. Yeah, there comes the trick with the research action bump. Gets a whole bunch of troops. Is it even worth going Highliner? If I see myself being able to get second place, then yes, but otherwise Definitely not. It's about Memnon, yeah. If he's got a rapid mobilization, then definitely not worth it. No troops, no combat intrigues indeed, but Memnon, I mean, if he's not fighting this, if he doesn't have rapid, I don't see him being able to deploy that much either. I have a dream, and that's what counts. Yeah, I do have Basha with Spy Center as well, although that's just 4 swords, so it's like a fully deployed Highliner, kind of, 14. Which doesn't, I mean, doesn't weigh that much into it, but... Yeah, right, he doesn't have any combat intrigues. He could have a rapid mobilization, that's the one thing. Ah, actually I don't need the water, let's just go Haga. Wait, take the Menta? Maybe I do. Just to mess with everyone. Might as well deny, yeah, exactly what I was thinking as well. And, I mean, Basha, Spy Center, might still end up playing them, Hardy Warriors. Basha to Carthage or whatnot. This makes me laugh, I don't know. Looks like a bit of an army, those liaisons together. Lucky, 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 lucky liaison. Let's go. That's true. So, Rumber needs spice probably, right? To try and get 9, 10, 11. Spice must flow would be 12. So he could technically get to 12 if he finds enough spice, which I'm not quite sure. That's if he wins the fight, which is also not quite sure as of now. 12 is not going to cut it. Double research with some graft action, I guess, yeah. I think I delay Highliner until the end because Memnon will reveal before I play my last agent, right? He plays one. Yeah. He will reveal first, so I will know if he rapids into it or not. So I might as well just like Spy Center Hardy probably first. Basha to a city, take the troop. And then Highliner. I don't have enough actually for the troop. If I go Hardy, Basha on a city, that's 4 troops that I would want. And then plus 5 from Highliner, that's 9. I only have 8. So there goes that. Wizards onto Arakeen. If freed up research station, wait a minute, then I might actually want to go Highliner first. To get research station afterwards if... Yeah, but Hunter has 1 more agent, so maybe I wait. Maybe I still need to wait a second. I still need to wait a minute here. No, but Highlander still just makes sense, right? I could Hardy first. Highliner. Research station is a bit useless for that. And actually it won't work now. I mean, unless I top deck Liet Kind and the Liaison. But even so, I'm basically on 0 persuasion right now. Oh no, it doesn't work. Never mind. I don't need research station. I think I want to Carthag first with Basha. Even if someone has the voice, I don't really care. At this stage, I'm good. Ambush is good. Plans within plans, yeah, that could very well be. I didn't see where he took the bump, but I'm gonna keep the troops in just in case there is a double cross. Because there is no Gunthopter, right? So I'm not really threatened of keeping them in the garrison. What does Memnon do? Trash in the shadows. Took Fremen influence. Yeah, that's odd. You're right. That's plans within plans. So that's 10 for him. 11 if he can get that. I'm on 10 taking this. 11 that. Hopefully 12. Maybe even Spice Hunter to Imperial Basin actually, because then that's 3 spice plus revealing spice must flow is 4. And that could be a point from the fight if I win it. Because right now I'm 14, 18 with ambush. Yeah, that sounds like a desperate pull for Sonic Snoopers. Your basin is gone. Actually, Great Plat also works for me. Nine. Winning that fight is 10-11. Spice must flow. Maybe. Oh, just gifted that alliance. Plans within plans. Hardy warriors. Does he really have plans now? Maybe not. Go still suits because anyways is out of troops. Hopefully it doesn't have rapid, otherwise I'm a bit screwed. So, surely he doesn't have Spice Must Flow, but plans within plans and rapid could put him to 10, 11, 12, 13. In which case, I lose anyways if he has both of those. But let's assume he doesn't and only has one of those. That would be 11. Remember, Spice Must Flow is 9, 10, 11. I think trying to win fights just makes sense, in which case I can Hardy. Maybe I do Highliner and Great Flat. Also, just in case for tiebreaker, might also just make more sense. Let's just do that. Yeah, Memnon probably has Rapid. I was calling for it since end of round 6. I was expecting that, given that kind of sizable garrison. It's either bad troop management or a rapid mobilization. Assuming the worst, it probably is a rapid. Spice must flow. If he doesn't flip those intrigues, it probably means he's got machine culture. Spice must flow on Rumber for 9. Took the troops, maybe as a tiebreaker, maybe he's got the second wave for 22. No rapid. Okay, well, I'll go for the spice. In that case. Yeah, no rapid was pretty surprising to me as well. So there we go. What ranked stats, win rate per hero, average turns per game, match history is the game tracking and exposing to the players. We can have a look right after this. It should end in a second. But you have a win rate per leader, the average turn, no, average number of games, like in percentage of, oh, wait a minute, 17. The number of games where you take Swordmaster or High Council in percentage, and so on and so on. But we can have a quick look right after that. Let's go. We win that fight with 1 sword. We take this for 13 VPs. Pretty sweet. That should do. And no plants within plants. Yeah. A lot of combat actually. Icon Supremacy for 2 VPs, 2 early conflicts for 1 VP each, 3 Spiceless Flows. Shout out to Liet Kynes. Pulled the weight with all those liaisons. 2 Spiceless Flows at once obviously helped for that. But yeah. No rapid, no plans within plans. Yeah. We got it all wrong with his intrigues. It did look much more threatening than what it actually ended up being. Let's have a quick look at the stats then, yeah. Voodoo. So here, if you go to the start of the screen, you have here play history. You would see the history of your games, like the 20 or 22 last games you played. In game history here. So you can see where you ended, a number of VPs, against whom you played against as well, which is helpful. And then here the player stats. You can toggle ranked only or exclude epic mode and go to 11. So usually it makes sense to just toggle ranked, see the total number of games, the win rate for 3-player games, which happens almost never. So for me, I think it was 1 game and I just won it. So there goes that. Win percentage for 4-player games. Favorite leader, favorite alliance to take. Average conflict 1. Number of spice flows acquired per game as well on average. I guess I just made that increase by a bit with my 3 in this game. And yeah, attack, shipment, graft, Irax kind of progress. Spice remaining. The average round where you acquire Swordmaster, actually, forgot about that. 94% of the games I do get my Swordmaster, it seems. Same for the High Council, you get the average round, and then all the win rates per leader. Ilban, Baron being my highest. Ilessa, I'm actually on 47.4%, which is also pretty interesting. Is that my third best right now, actually? Andrew following not too far behind. Yeah. Unless I'm missing something. Ah, Beast as well. Between Ilesa and Handro. Interesting. Another victory added to the buses tally. Let's go. We work for that. That does not enough spice and slow. That's true. I would have loved another one here. Almost 50% win rate in 4-player games. Yeah, 47.7. We're not too far away, but getting to 50% would take me, I calculated, assuming my current win rate, which is usually around 52, 54, 56% every season. It would take me another like 1,000 games to get to 50.0% here, which is very discouraging, but I'll still try to make it happen. I'd love to see 50.0% here. That would be huge. Helena, my lowest? Yeah, it probably is. Helena, 31.3. Yeah, but to be honest, to be fair, Ariana, I probably played her 3 times. So she's the one to be counted as lowest, most likely. Helena, many more, but yeah, still not much success with her. But you have a 90% attendance rate at the High Council. Oh, that's interesting. Doesn't mean it's necessarily wrong. You might have just a very different style of play to me, which is pretty cool, to be honest. But yeah, then what's useful as well is you can compare to your friends' statistics at the same time. All of them aggregated, so it might not tell you that much, but it's still pretty interesting. Like, it's funny because the thoughts I have over that is I have a better win rate than all my friends together. Fair enough, whatever. But then I win less conflicts. I get slightly more spice smooth flows, but not crazy amount. I acquire less techs. I ship a bit more. I graft less. I acquire less cards. Like I do pretty much most of the stuff. I just do it less than my friends, than my friends in the game. And I'm like, well, how do I get there actually? But average spice remaining. I even lose on a spice tiebreaker against all my friends on average. Maybe it seems the one thing is I do get my Swordmaster slightly earlier. I do get slightly more spice smooth flows. 0.08 per game though, so what is that, like one spice smooth flow every 12 games? More than my friends? Does that make sense? Or am I twisting something in the logic? But I do get my high council earlier as well, although I take it less often. So maybe that's one thing as well. Like, if you have it on average more often, but at a later stage, does it even make sense to take it? Might be a consideration. But yeah. Shipping is the strongest part in the game. I don't think it is in Uprising. No, it's not in Uprising unless you play with Rise of X. It usually doesn't make much sense to play it with Rise of X because you lose some sort of the contract spaces. And for me, I mean, uncontested shipping with the right decks, the right setup is the strongest, but for me, it's not like an absolute truth. Like, more often than not, I don't prioritize shipping anymore. And it does benefit me quite often. Whereas in my early days of Dune, I was obsessed with the shipping track. And I had a worse win rate, so we can, I guess, do with that what we will, but on my side, at least, I do believe shipping is overrated. Yeah. Assume default ranked games are no epic mode games. Yeah, exactly, by default. Toggling the other little toggle there doesn't change anything when you already toggle ranked only. Exclude epic mode and go to 11. Ah, wait. Yeah, it doesn't change anything. Although technically in ranked it's go to 11, so I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but yeah. Whatever. Pricing plus X makes it harder to acquire contracts and a bit harder to get water. Yeah, makes sense. Techs are OP. Yeah, they can be. They can be, although I do buy them much less than my friends typically. 1.37 per game versus 1.71. But it's super interesting to see the different playstyles. Another 10 minutes to the queue. I think we can do a short challenge. I'm wondering if I was in the middle of one, and then get back to a ranked game. One more for the day. I'll also need to go get a syrup for myself. I'm a bit thirsty. Let's see, what is that? Whenever a player wins a conflict with 2+ strength more than the next highest player, they acquire a random Tleilaxu card. Okay. Okay, that gives you the ranges. Continue. Oh, I was at the very start. Let's go beast. Not even looking at the row or anything. Hey Tony, excited for Uprising? Yeah, I am too. Very excited as well. Any early thoughts? Excited to learn more of the meta. I'm very excited about spies, especially. Contracts sound like fun as well, but especially spies, to be honest. I think this is the one piece of that game where I'm super interested in. Let's just go hardy. I have no yellows anyways, so cell melange is not gonna happen, and I'm wondering if I can get that breakthrough with the challenge rules here. I would need 6 strength more though, which probably won't happen. Have I considered buying a dreadnought? Ship it. You changed your go-to introductory sentence. Usually it's "Are you winning?" I do expect when you enter the chat, I want to see you ask me if I'm winning. No, but you're funny. Ship it. What's up? I hope you're doing good. New players to Uprising often underestimate spies. Yeah, I don't say I would use them correctly. I might as well not, but let me send out one more troop to try and get that breakthrough on the combat reward. But I do like the mechanics. Let's see if I know instinctively how to play them correctly. Probably not, most likely. Let's just nuke. Not too excited by that. Conspiracy sounds good. Spies, it does sound similar. That's true, I will need to be a bit careful. Maybe I should just talk about them singular. Just say spy. Oh no, she had show of strength in hand. That means I'm not getting breakthrough. I do get phased into though. Oh wait, it doesn't take from the row. Ah. Well, that sucks. I mean, I guess thank god I have a graph for that. We might be able to play a bit with that. Master, Fremen, Haga Basin are the key spaces for spy. Okay, interesting. Straightforward. They're surely gonna sell melange, but if they're not, I might want to be ready for it. Ah, I'm not gonna send out to you. Will ranked season reset with Uprising? Well, ranked reset is like in 3 days, I think. So next month most likely will be Uprising, yeah. At least everyone kind of predicts that to be the case. Would be crazy to not do that in the end. But yeah, I guess we shall see. I'm not too inspired. Let's go wealth. They didn't do that with Ix-Immo. They did, I mean, the next season where it was... or... Did they let the whole season be X again? Oh, forgot about that then. But didn't they release it then maybe closer to the end of the season? I'm wondering, because right now it's gonna be at fairly early in the season, right? If it resets Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever. Then it comes out another week. Then we have 3 weeks before, or 3 or even 4 weeks to go until the season reset. They need to reset or ship it, will probably be one. Depends. I mean, Cialo, for instance, he grinded a lot during the time where Ix-Immo got out. So he did challenge with ship it quite a bit for a couple of seasons. And then, I mean, myself last season, although kinda asked a bit too much of me to do that. Can I get my Submaster this round? It does feel like it. Your bet is ranked gonna be Ix-Immo for one more season after that? My bet is it won't. Which is why you remember this. Yeah, but was it really? That's crazy. What are we betting, ship it? Cialo grinded when Ix-Immo was out and I played lobby games. Yeah, same. He did take a huge head start by doing that, but I thought it was just the one season where Ix-Immo was released. Didn't think it got spread into another season after that. We got plans here. Let's go. Just in case if he's got this bloody... Okay, it doesn't have it, but to be safe. This bloody show of strength. Oh, I should have played that. Now I'm gonna have too many intrigues. Never mind. Oh, harvest cells. Sweet. Let me still take it there. It's not like I'm gonna visit Highlander that often, I think. Oh, let's go. Stitched horror. Beautiful. Oh god, I get another intrigue from that. Please don't go secrets. He goes Highlander. So we're gonna play that. Diplo to... Yeah, let's maybe go still surge. Infiltrate. Season starts on the 3rd. I guess, I'm not sure. I thought I saw like 3 days remaining of the season. Maybe I'm bugging. Yeah, of course. Uprising starts on the 9th, but that's exactly why I'm saying I think the next season, so obviously after this restart, because it starts like in a couple of days, in my opinion, would be the one where they switch to Uprising, because they probably have enough time now to have a look at Uprising in those first 3 weeks. Oh, that's not what I mean, ship it. That's not what I mean. I do mean they would go on with the normal season until it ends, but then the next season after the Uprising released, obviously, is the moment where we would have Uprising. That's my bet. Um, let's go for a second wood. Although, if I go dagger, Hurricane, dagger, 8, 9, 11. Ah. But I probably still want to brew some. Four minutes till the next game, so I need to leave this lobby in 2 minutes or so. Yeah, that's exactly what I think, Consulas. They're just gonna let the season run its course and then switch to uprising for the next season, basically. Oh. Okay. Do I still want a spice? Yeah, let's just burn that. They're worth caring about bugs. Yeah, maybe not the ones we show them, but the other ones probably. Okay, let's just end here. Jump into queue. I'll just take a minute to go grab a syrup for myself. But I won't even set the break screen because it's literally gonna be a minute. And you guys see when's the latest moment I can come back is obviously when the game starts, so I'll do that quickly. Be back in a minute. See you guys. All right, right on time. Um, didn't think they would add a new expansion because of the lack of bug fixes. Go stream snipers. Yeah, true. Q snipers, here we go. Watch me play against Ship It Holler right now. But I could bet he just Q sniped me. Come on. And Tom Sangritan should play 3 members live and allow them to stream snipe just as a flex. I don't win that game, I can guarantee you. I don't win a game where I'm getting observed from all 3 opponents. I don't think I do. Or, I mean, if you do win that game, you need some insane luck where people can't just do anything about it. So, oh, Deluxe Master there. Oh, Ilban player 2. Let's go. About to snipe, but I think you will just watch. Alright, Kinohara, sounds good. Okay, I don't hate it when there is a Tilax Master in the row. I don't hate that kind of hand. We play 1 card, we early reveal, and we take it from there. Easy Ilban Artillery, Jamis, Consulas. Don't try to make it the least obvious path each time. Sometimes, when it's written for us, we just have to go the strongest path. God start again. Yeah, it might be. Nobody nukes it. If he doesn't early reveal, then it's gonna be a pretty nice start. Poison Snooper. Yeah, let's send out 1 troop. I could see Romber go Wealth or Tech Negotiation if he can. No nuke. Nobody gonna nuke this, guys. Tech Negotiation. Oh, she's also eyeing this, but that would not be enough. And don't early reveal. Still suits. There we go. Nobody nuking it. Deluxe Master. Cheers. Can someone go Wealth here among those 2 so that I still get something out of that 1 troop? Yeah, this is gross. This is gonna be interesting. Paid actors, yeah, right? It's funny that it always happens on stream. I feel like 95% of the time this just gets nuked off the bat, like straight off play 1 or at least on the 2nd round. So insta reveal usually happens and works. I mean, can happen and would work. I did it a couple of times. Insta reveal is still probably the one way to get that Tilax Master for sure, but early reveal usually doesn't work to get that, but I'll take it. Yeah, Buzzi, I got Ilban position 2, I got Tilax Master, nobody nuked it. I am playing against 3 bots according to Consulas. It seems they all 3 have their green light, so not so far, but we shall see. I didn't say that, but yeah, what the F? A YouTube game, a bit, yeah. Exactly. Somehow. And now you regret not sniping to nuke that for me. You know, yeah, exactly. Regret not sniping to show the artillery game. Yeah. Artillery is just not it, guys. We get the spice here, which is good. That does, I should tell these guys my hand every turn to simulate stream sniping. I think it would be worse than stream sniping because they would think I have some issues, psychological or something, you know. So I'd rather not do that. But if they stream snipe, they do, so be it. Gurney over Surgeon. Oh, really? I kind of was having a look at something else at the same time. Gurney, Esma, Jamis, okay. Yeah, Surgeon is stronger, but I'm surprised you say that, Consulas. You love a fight, no? Isn't Gurney the perfect card for that? Yeah, for Emperor access. Not when you're playing Yuna. I don't know, I kind of agree with this. You can make her combat not too bad with the ring especially. So we're gonna go Mentat obviously, draw the Tilax Master right now. Of the deck, there we go. No, crap. I was too confident with that one. Mimic Film was picked up. Is Poison Super gonna give it to me though? 1 and 4. Ah, because of her artillery, you want her to pollute her deck with extra unnecessary cards, like Ambush. Oh, is that gonna be a cheap fight for me? The Surgeon did not get picked up last round because I think it popped. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I guess it popped up behind Tessia. Tessia's Esma Tweg by, and then Yuna took Gurney over Tilak Surgeon. Let's see if I Poison Snoop afterwards or not. It is a pretty cheap fight, yeah. She has just 1 dagger, no intrigue. So I guess this is enough. You were worried they picked up a Fremen scout or liaison. Yeah, no, that didn't happen at least. He will be happy to take that Surgeon, yeah, with 3 persuasion. Poison Super. Yeah, I mean, if I find Tilax Master is great, obviously. Convincing is not so bad either because it puts me on 5 persuasion. So I guess that could be an idea. Oh. Ooh, I get that. That's just beautiful. Yeah, just finding the ring would be tragic. The ring would be the one card I want to play next round. So that one would be kind of useless to find. You think it's 90% win, but now it's 100%. Yeah, I usually don't like being too confident over a game, but this one does look good. It's let's put it that way, it's ours to lose. It doesn't mean it won't happen, because also the beauty with this game is it can always still happen, but oh, let's go. Let's fucking go, guys. So we're just gonna go here. Big stitched. Ambassador is not too bad for me though. Also don't want to grab too many cards, but I still like Ambassador. The green access. That made up for last week 82% chance to draw green. Yeah, that's a good point. This one was painful. No, they're stealing my Mentad in this fight. I don't like that. Just realized the only reason my average Swordmaster round is like 3.8 is because you play Ilban a lot. Actually not. Funnily enough, I think Ilban is probably one of those leaders where I get my Swordmaster... where I don't mind delaying it, let's put it that way. Especially when I get a good card like here, like Tilax Master, I'm just gonna spam Mentad. Just gonna spam Mentad, find it as often as possible. Not care that much about my Swordmaster. But Hanjo is the one I think where it kind of twists my Swordmaster statistics, because often when I can, I'll pick him up in position 1, 2 or 3 and get my Swordmaster round 2, maybe 3. But yeah. Yeah, Mentad it is, speaking of. Yeah, okay. But it's not the worst. Playing Diplo, playing in Guild Ambassador is fine. Do I ever actually go in Guild Ambassador into Selective though? If I find Stitched is a bummer, but... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it would be a lot closer to 3. Yeah, that's a good point. Although getting the Swordmaster on round 3 on average would be a crazy kind of statistic. I could go Diplo to Wealth and Ambassador to High Council. Just I'm really scared to find Stitched here. Could go Disposal Facility as well. Yeah, but I'm gonna trash enough, right? Most likely with Stitched as well. This. Yeah, let's just go Wealth. Probably High Council. Probably a little Council there. I just don't like drawing a card from it right here. If I could, I would probably just let it be, because it would just be perfect next round to have this hand, not draw any card, and ensure I reshuffle those two beauties straight back into it. You would buy the trash deck? The Disposal? Yeah, I could still do that actually. Yeah, that's why I don't like High Council that much. Although, I mean, I like getting High Council, the concept of it I like here. I just don't like drawing from it. So maybe it is tech negotiation. We could have a very fun deck here if I start trashing as well. With disposal. Yeah, Mohayam is gone, but that's not a problem. We can probably still find something else. But I like disposal as well, yeah. Does feel very good, yeah. That is true. Hopefully we can nuke into something cool, yeah. Never mind, don't need the nuke. Beautiful. Oh, and this is so self-reinforcing as well. Strong persuasion means we can trash more. Trashing more means we will find our strong persuasion more often. That's just disgusting. I don't hate espionage, but I will only get it when I'm sure I can put it top of the deck and when I have grafting with it. No Mentat this round, which is a bit sad. But I guess it means I should not draw then. Stitched experimentation together. Drawing isn't bad. Usually, yeah, but here, given there is no Mentat, yeah, maybe I could still go. I continue trashing, yeah, that is true. Not sure how much trashing I can do this round, unless I go High Council. Maybe I go High Council. Necro Chomerky is the one that popped. I don't hate that trashing, but I don't think I necessarily need to trash that much from here. Could go Imperial into Technigo. Get that Chomerky. Then I don't get any trash this round, unless... Yeah, let's maybe do that. Fight for 2 Solari, get the Soulmaster next round. Yeah, I don't hate the vision. Come on. Chop chop. Why is it lagging that much? I'll just trash Recon from hand at this stage. Oh, it seems YouTube is lagging a bit. I mean, is it my Wi-Fi though? Let me just quickly go and check that. Alright, should be fixed in a second. Why not play Stitched for extra troop placement? Because I want to play Stitched and Trash with Stitched as well. Trash that dagger at the same time. Let's just make the smallest deck ever and keep drawing into those cards the entire time. Yeah, PC Slayer, thanks a lot. I did notice that. It should be fine in a minute, hopefully. Be fixed shortly. But thanks for flagging it. I appreciate it. Let's first take Chomerki. Oh, let's go, and we can get this. Private army ambush if we want. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not bad. Good luck with the game. Think you can finish top 1 end of the season? No, PC Slayer. I'm like 100 elo away from ship it. And the season, I think, ends in 3 days or so, if I remember correctly. Oh, she gets that. Oh, that's a bummer. In combat isn't bad, and then you get Arakin into Swordmaster. Yeah, that was also my idea, but sadly, this is gone. I can still get that spice though. Never mind. Yeah, I can still get there. 2 spice. It's fine. The ambush is not enough to win it. Goes for a Dreadnought. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly, Consulas. If we can play both, it's fine, and indeed. I was thinking I would get the spice from here, and then I just realized I can actually get the 1 spice that I'm missing from that anyway, so it's not that big of a deal indeed. We can make it happen. I think I need to reclaim forces here. Not like I'm gonna go Highlander or anything crazy for my troops. I think I'll keep them just in case someone reveals a scientific breakthrough for me. And the Imperial Spy though? Nah, I think I'm good. 9 cards deck though, that's almost a bit small. But for the good cause here. She's getting Swordmaster next round. First if I win that fight though. Yeah, Shipit is too far ahead. Yeah, indeed. He is definitely. You managed to reach top 19. Hey, that's huge. Congrats to you. GG. Yeah, you can be very happy with that. Top 20 is huge. 20 is amazing. You did great. Quid Pro. You get 2 friendships. Not a bad investment there. Gonna run out of draws. Think by Imperial Spy. Thing is, it's not really influence I want. But I agree with you, I might run out of draws at some point. No daggers. Private army might be enough to win that fight, yeah. Journey revealed here with artillery. but no daggers, yeah. Finds in the shadows, plant coupling. Takes power play. Alright. Alright. Power play. Gruesomes. Okay, let's go. I control both now. That's pretty nice. And I do get Ambassador to comment that, so that's not too bad. Ambassador, this time I think I take the guild bump so that with authorization I'm there, I'm done. Or, I mean, let's see what the draw is, because if we find Stitched, but not Tilax Master, I might take the Spice to then send Diplo and Stitched to Selective. Maybe even Trash Ambassador at that stage. Just draw the rest of the deck. Goes Wealth. Is there a world where if I play Diplo first, she greeds out on shipping, and one of them feeds me a Solari from a city for me to go Soulmaster before her? Maybe, but I'm not even sure it's really worth it. I'd rather just get Menta. Okay, well, it's exactly what I predicted here, isn't it? Maybe it is Spice time. Yeah, let's go. Hopefully we can get Selective, Stitch Diplo to Selective. We trash, well, probably Ambassador from here, but that kind of sucks because I still sort of want it, I think. Do I really want to trash? Do I really want Selective, actually? I kind of want the draw, but I could also just get a draw from Arakin. Or High Council, actually. I don't know if Selective is really the play. Maybe I go Ring Stitched to Tag, then I could trash my Ring from play. Though it's not the worst to have the Ring either. I could also... I'd be happy to trash an Experimentation, but not from hand, because I like that specimen. Interesting. Yeah, let's just do it. We take it. Water and the beetle? Sucks to trash Guild Ambassador. But trashing from hand means I go down to 4 persuasion, 7, 8. Kinda sucks as well. Yeah, let's just... Okay, goodbye. Running out of things to trash, yeah. I will trash experimentation on reveal though from the disposal, because now I get very easily to the end of that track. This is one beetle, one reclaim is a beetle, and then I just need stitched one more, or even just revealing one experimentation and be done with that. I'm happy to trash experimentation, just not from hand. I think at this stage I'm gonna just ring to Technego, get a Spiceman's Flow. Draw it with Tilax Master by flipping Ambush, probably. Or do I just go up, down, get the Spice for another selective? Bro got trashed, yeah. Is nobody gonna go city here? I kinda want Solari, guys. Feed me Solari. Like Monopoly, you know, like nobody's landing on my cities, guys. Come on, rent is due. Go Carthag now. French green in. Yeah, I mean, you just want Solari, guys. It's not expensive to go visit here, and you get an intrigue, a troop. It's worth it, guys. You don't even have to pay that Solari. Just like it's generated by your movement. Come on, guys, share with me. Where's the path to 11? I mean, it's fairly easy now. I think Spiceman's Flows, end of the Tilax track. Couple of Spiceman's Flows, surely. Friendship. Yeah, those two cities, guys. It's fairly obvious to... I mean, you have to go in there visit. It's beautiful cities, by the way. Carthage. Ancient Rome kind of architecture. Beautiful. I earn a commission. It's like... Consulas earning a commission from Dreadnoughts. I earn commissions from you guys visiting cities. So let's go grab the beetle first, right? I mean, let's buy a Spiceman's Flow anyways. Could have some fun though, plant coupling, treachery. A little sandy, a little hot, but beautiful nonetheless. Yeah, that's true. A nuke for Chom directorship? Oh, I think that's a bit greedy. Yeah, let's just go here though. Let's reclaim. Rapid, oh. Yeah, but I had no shot of knowing what I would draw before coming here, so there goes that, I guess. I like espionage still. Espionage top of the deck. Go Mentat, for instance, to draw a lot. Orino Jeans. Yeah, but it gives me the Solari to get Swordmaster, but that's pretty much it. Nah, I don't like it. And doesn't Treachery give same point as Spiceman's Flow? Not for me, to be honest. These are points I expect to get anyways. And an Alliance is not a point as solid as Spiceman's Flow for me. It does kind of clog my deck, maybe to a certain extent. That's the one downside, but it's a VP that I don't have to fight for anymore. I just have it. Alright, so kinda was hoping for Stitched, to be entirely honest. But I guess I'll just do Ceremony to Fall Space, but that puts me down to 4 Persuasion. Or Persuasion. And then I don't get Spice's Flow though if I do that, I guess, but I still need my friendship, so let's Fall Space. Ah, I should have taken the... yeah, whatever. Double Cross, not really. Tiebreaker, not really. I guess I'll keep Tiebreaker. Although Double Cross could give me some value. Yeah, let's just take that. Blow, Guild Authorization. And that's it. I cancel first with Espionage. I was also looking at that. I can still potentially do it. And that would give me Spiceman's Flow. But I wanted to first see what the intrigue is, because if that was like a charisma or something, I'd be happy to run Espionage on Mentad and rather Diplo to Still Suits to get also that that friendship. Or is Selective actually enough? Puts me down to 3. 5, 6, 7. Nope. Ah, I could get Treachery in hand as well, that's true, playing Tilax Master. Inohara, that's a good point. We might do that. Although, yeah, double bumps are a bit awkward right now, because it does not... yeah, and anyways, now Mentad is gone, so yeah, it's gonna be high council with Espionage. And I drew all my deck anyways. Drew my entire deck. That would be a Spiceman's Flow, but then I'm still missing a friendship though. The problem is I might not get Selective nor Still Suits, because Diplo might be bottom of the deck at that stage. But revealing the Spiceman's Flow means I will be on 4 Spice, which would then be enough to get the Spaceport, for instance. Yeah, Soulmaster for me is too late here, definitely. Especially because I already have that influence, so I'm not worried about this. Wealth is just a suboptimal move for me here. And third agent move, I'm not going to fight in a combat. I anyways don't have both access to Fremen and Bene Gesserit. I only have Diplo that can do either or. So I think it is just High Council and draw everything from my deck. More bumps, Spiceman's Flow, and Beetle. Yeah, I don't get both bumps though. I think it's gonna be only one, sadly. Yeah, I will definitely trash the Spiceman's Flow. as we buy another one. It's since I control cities, nobody has visited once. That's true, and it is to my great happiness that they both got visited this turn. So thank you guys. I get one, yeah, exactly. I get one of the two. That should be enough indeed. Did go Swordmaster in round 6, not in round 7. There are games where I go as well round 6, but not all. Typically this one I don't think was one of them because Swordmaster doesn't give me much. High Council has much more value here for me because it is a point right now from getting Spicemas Flow. I don't think I double cross here. Hey, Diz, you now became a member for 4 months. It's been 4 months, Diz. What an adventure. Shout out to you. Thanks a lot. Win, Mr. Streamer. Win, I love you. Hey, thanks for the love message as well. Beautiful. I appreciate that. Twisted meant that to get that memo code is pretty sweet. So yeah, this is 9. This or this is 10. Spicemas Flow is 11. But let's see. There is a world in which we can still get both, actually. If we find Relax Master to go to Mentat, to put Treachery in the hand to go Selective, then have Diplo to go still so hardy, then we could still get all of that. More people need to share their membership milestones. I hate that YouTube doesn't auto do it. Unlike Twitch that counts it for you and does announcement when you resub. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. I agree with you. Be very much better. But yeah, shout out to actually all the latest members. Let me pull up a list. Now that you said that, this, I need to give some more exposure to my members, to be honest. Because it's time for them to get out of their shadow there. I need to expose them a bit, like the legends that they are. So, where do I find that again? Community, probably? No. Ah, down here, right? Oh yeah, there we go. So, Enyon11, Consules, Tom, Kevin, Wu, Frost Eye, Tony, Don, Sefton, TK Paolo, Thomas, Answolf, Justice, and Ognan. Shout out to all of you. You're all the recent members, and I love you for that. No, thanks a lot to you guys for supporting. All of that is getting reinvested in the channel, just saying, for tournaments, for maybe at some point also new hardware, yeah, I guess you would call that. Or at some point I might also upgrade a bit my streaming setup, like the overlays and stuff. And all of that obviously costs a bit of money. I don't mind spending it myself, but if some of you guys want to support, I'm very happy to be able to utilize the money that you contribute to it and improve the channel thanks to you guys. Give us more love, yeah, it is exactly. Treachery would just be to be able to get both friendships, plus Spicemas Flow, plus this for a 12 VP end, which obviously is a bit safer than just 11. When's the next tournament? Let's give Uprising a bit of time, but it will come shortly after that. Definitely. I would say in the next 2 months, probably. Strongest glazers of the stream. Let's go. Treachery is gone now. Okay. Let me get off my knees by this. Who staged here? Essia. It's not the worst hand as long as I can get Mentat, but that remains to be seen. Because if not, I'm a bit in trouble. Although I could then get Bene's sister to my hand to at least get that friendship, yeah. But yeah, I do need to draw a lot more than that because I also need a specimen, so it's not the greatest hand. If I can't get Mentat, I'm a bit in trouble. Although Spaceport is there. Spaceport is there. I can still get that. Nuke, nuke, nuke. Yeah. Plan to get the last beetle, yes, 100%. By finding a specimen or stitched horror, maybe. Selective is gone, so my plan of getting this into selective won't work. But I'm one closer to getting the Mentat. Let's see. Are those guys really gonna let me get the Mentat? Oh, Highliner, let's go. I'm saving the nuke for next round again, that's true. I could, worst case, put Fervor in my hand, that's true, with Master. Draws me a card and gives me the specimen on reveal for this, but I think I will start Espionage to Mentat first. Although, maybe go Master there? Because Espionage, if I find Stitched, it's just gonna be a lot of draw. But Master, get that sister. Go secrets, does it just make sense? Not really, I think it's still Espionage. Stitched, crap. Diplo, great. Full space. Ah, actually, true, I got a full space. I forgot about that, guys, I'm ashamed. So I actually have a way to get secrets and still suits. If, at least secrets first I need. Then if one of those two is open, then we get both friendships. I forgot I had full space in the deck. True. That's what you were saying? I forgot. I didn't realize. Probably mess. Oh yeah, you said that. Consider full space to selective into Diplo to still suits. Yeah. My bad, didn't see that. And Master anyways draws me everything left in the deck, so I get the specimen. 100%. I could even actually play Stitched, right? That puts me down to 8 persuasion. I draw 2 for 10. GG boss. Hey, thanks, PC Slayer. But let's see. This combat though, can he find Solari and Spice for it? Because with that device, it's obviously 4 VPs for him if he can gather all the resources. But I don't think he gets there, right? Does he have Spice out or something? No. Ending one of the last Ix-Immo games with a filthy Ilban Master Stitch game. Yeah, T-Lax Master round 1 is just a travesty. Nobody should allow that to happen. But I'm very glad. Wanna be like you when I grow up. This is Great Blood Conspirer. Now, why would I do such a thing? Ah, him. Yeah. Definitely. That would be a way for him to get all the resources needed. Provided he reveals 1 spice though, because that's 7 spice. -4 is just 3. I was wondering why you would want me to do that, but I didn't even realize I don't have the water, first of all. Yeah, let's just fold space to secrets. Without stitched. We find dispatch. I guess I just double cross Romber, scare him a bit. Actually no, why would I not double cross Tessia to try and get the VP? Maybe I could wait for that. I'm not sure if Infiltrate was already played, but there is an invasion ships as well, no? Or am I tripping? Yeah, there's an invasion ship. Yeah, Yuna could be a threat, but she's already there. She just has Spice Must Flow to go. Maybe she can find this, but only 1 intrigue. I don't think she's that scary. Because we end up with 12, even 13 if we find that fight though, but... Plants within plants for 2 points. Ah, that's true. She could have that. 11, 1 spice. So stitched to here. She's got restricted, yeah. That's true, but if I take troop and beetle, then I can reclaim for troops afterwards. Rapid them in. And that's gonna be a bit more troops, maybe? Wait, can I actually go with ceremony? No, right? That's 11. That would put me down to 7 persuasion. Yeah, definitely not gonna do that. But I could go with T-Lax Master and put Sister in hand. So if we dispatch PM, take the troop and the beetle. We acquire the sister. And I don't deploy. Ah, true. I could have atomic. Ah, but 2 swords is already. It's not the best I could have found. That's true. I could have found maybe the worm riders. That's it, no, because anything else with better swords would be Bremenbond. Or am I missing something? Gunthopter. Yeah, true. Gunthopter would have been. That's a good point. But 2 swords guaranteed. I think I'm still pretty happy with that. But I will still nuke just to see what we can find. If we would have found better swords, just for the hindsight kind of consideration. Although usually I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't nuke blankly because we won't need it. But I don't think we risk too much by doing so here, given it's only Romber left. Oh, 12. I can go up to 14, 16 with ambush. Hey, Judge, say, come watch the stream. Don't be shy. Then you get my live commentary at the same time. Now, I think 2 cards have been bought, right? So if I nuke, we need to consider just the 3 first cards, I assume. Hey, Pedro, thanks a lot. Yeah, if you could hit that like on the stream, that would help a lot. I would appreciate it. Thanks for reminding me of that, Pedro. 50 people watching? That's huge, though. Thanks a lot to all of you. That's crazy. Yeah, 49. Whoa, we're probably close to a record, guys. I don't know, but I don't know where the record stands, but it's certainly around 50. So I appreciate all of you for being here. Shout out to you guys. Let's just nuke and see. We would have found just 1 sword. So I guess we're not too unhappy with that. Spice was flow. Reclaiming for troops. Taking the swords. And 14. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but where's my reveal? Okay. Did I not need to trash something? Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's just do that. Yeah, right, the trash. Where is it? I can't go to the reveal screen anymore. It's funny. Click on tech. Oh, now it's there. Okay, never mind. Thanks, Shipit. I kinda didn't know that function. I mean, that interaction, because for me, this is not the reveal screen. This is weird. Yeah, the click on tech is a bit confusing. 50 is huge. Yeah, I agree with you, Consulas. Very honored to have you all here watching me. He's like a university teacher, you know, with the entire amphitheater, lots of people around. And I actually have a filter for that. Let me check. Where is it? Ah, there we go. So now imagine me giving a class. So thank you everyone for being here. Well, there we go. 1 more VP for 13. That should do. Hey, Professor. Yeah. No, it's possible you take the fleet and go smuggle. Then trash reveal and get the bump that way. Oh. Yeah, I could have taken the fleet in my hand with T-Lax Master. I see what you mean, yeah. That's true. That could have been a nice little interaction as well. But I think it made just more sense to fight for that VP as well. In the end, 13 VPs here is huge. 3 points from combat again. 3 Spice Miss Flows, end of the T-Lax track. And there we go, guys. A nice little game to wrap up the week. We had Tomerky as well, that's true. And the ring at the end. Yeah, Hardy was just probably more efficient. But the win... Ah, yeah, the extra troops from the shipping truck as well, that's true. But Hardy already gave me those troops on top of getting the sister to reveal for 2 swords as well. So I think, yeah, that was probably a no-brainer. Ship it, I'm coming for you. I'm joking. Winning stream, yeah, that's true. 2 games, 2 wins, 2 days and 19 hours to go for this. Did I actually manage to get to 47.8 now, guys? Because that would break a record for me as well. 47.7 was the highest so far. 47.8, let's go, guys. This is just topping it off, guys. 50 viewers on the stream, getting 2 wins in that stream, getting to 47.8%. Everything I needed just here, just now with all of you guys. And I appreciate all of you for being here, but that will be it from my side. Let me put the chat there. So yeah, wishing you all a wonderful rest of the day and a wonderful week as well. Looking forward very much to Uprising, June 9th. So put a cross in your calendar. I know I did for sure. Yeah, I will do another stream next Sunday as usual, definitely. And there will certainly be an exceptional stream on the release date of Uprising. So June 9th again will be a Tuesday. Highest you went was 46. Well, that's huge as well, right? 46% is massive. But yeah, thanks a lot, everyone. Have a great week. And yeah, leave a like if you're still around and you enjoyed. That helps a lot. And it's completely free. And yeah, until then, have a great one. Cheers, guys.